Well, some learners celebrate their success following the release of the 2024 National Senior Certificate Examination results. Others face uncertainty and disappointment about their next steps. For those who did not achieve their desired outcomes, this is a critical time to make informed decisions that will shape their futures. Parents, guardians and educators play a pivotal role in guiding learners through this transition with support and understanding. Researcher in the Department of Educational Psychology at the University of Pretoria, Professor Kobus Maree, joins us for more. Professor Maree, very good evening to you. Thank you so much for your time. As the matric class of 2024 breaks all matric records, it's a time to celebrate for a lot of the young adults who've achieved success in their grade 12 year, but not everyone is celebrating. Some may be overwhelmed with emotions. How does one cope with the disappointment?
Well, number one, congratulations to everybody that has passed. We're all proud of you. We're very glad that you've done so well, and all the teachers and everybody. But my heart goes out to those that have not achieved a sufficient mark to be allowed, accepted into their field of study. And let me just say the following here. Referring to people as failures or referring to insufficient achievement as failure has no place in postmodern society. These words hurt, they insult. They can even, I know that sounds very alarmist, in many instances, the self-destructive behavior.
Yeah.
We need to be very, very careful.
As you speak about self-destructive behavior, we know that, parents, guardians, teachers, educators alike have a pivotal role in now shaping this young person's future. What role can they play as a support system for this young person to continue to grow, expand, perhaps try again and achieve something?
Absolutely. So their job now is to provide emotional support, listening compassionately, empathetically, acknowledge their learners' hurt, their sadness, those that have not met the required requirements from university or whatever institution. They need to confirm that they still love their children, that one instance of not achieving adequately does not define anybody. Anybody never has and never will. And lastly, we need to focus on their strengths and their future opportunities instead of looking back all the time and reproaching learners.
You touched on self-destructive behavior as an option that some could be leaning towards. What are the options on the table? It's not the end of the world. There are surely some options that move someone forward.
Certainly. There are a variety of options. And can I just say this at the outset?
Yeah.
In South Africa, there is this almost, forgive me for using that word, psychotic idea that only university degrees count, that only top specialists, professors, whatever, really matter in society. That is nonsense. And it's a notion that we all collectively need to work towards destroying. And we need to put our money where our mouths are. Many people tell learners that it's okay to become a plumber, etc. No, it's not good enough. If a person with 6 distinction wants to become an electrician, a plumber, that's wonderful. So we must stop talking pretending that we really feel that every job is important and act as if we believe ourselves. There are many options: learnerships, technical, vocational education, apprenticeships, certificate or diploma programs, entrepreneurship, many institutions that they can go to and become employable. And that's what we want them to do, not find a job, not attain a degree, to become employable and to be adaptable in this 21st century.
What do you think it will take to break some of those misconceptions around, the only viable route is to have a degree or, go to university. What kind of societal changes are needed? Because these, the Basic Education Department, just before we had you on, was speaking about the importance of making sure that the idea of technical, vocational and occupational training is one that a lot of the matric cohort will lean towards. What sort of messaging needs to filter through? Because these are the jobs that will, in the end, assist a great deal in South Africa's economy.
Exactly. I'm going to make myself very clearly heard on this matter.
Yeah.
Let us, like I said, stop pretending that we believe that this is the case. After having been a psychologist for 40 years, dispensing career counseling, etc., I can tell you that the vast majority of parents in this country don't want their children to become what they regard as lowly careers. We need to rethink the matter, do some self-reflection, and every life orientation teacher, every educator, every parent should now begin to accept that there is no difference between the importance of whatever. We need to be the best we can without thinking about a career and using that as a criterion, whether what we do is worthwhile.
What approach should those who are thinking this through and thinking perhaps, a rewrite, matric, repeating grade 12 is the option to go. How do they approach repeating grade 12?
Number one, consult a career psychologist. In South Africa, we don't have that term. We refer to educational psychologists, counseling psychologists, etc. Consult somebody in the know. And I mean somebody clued up with latest developments, meaning that these days we elicit people's stories and their scores. We elicit their conscious knowledge and we integrate with their subconscious insights. That offers us our best chance of ensuring that people can fulfill meaningful, hopeful lives. So they can rewrite, they can have their papers remarked, they can attend a college, or they can redo grade 12. I've never come across a person that has redone grade 12 feeling sorry about it later on. So speak with somebody, don't just jump into somebody. Plan your efforts strategically with the help of a career psychologist.